Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks to those who are watching on the replay. So this is going to be the first video of the night. I will be back later to talk about the novena and share a reading as every night. So I want to very quickly touch on how to build an altar to Guadalupe. The Pope just announced this morning, I believe, that he's offering indulgences for those of you that partake in the feast day, which I find fucking hilarious from like my full Catholic witch perspective over here, but like, anyway, let's tell you how to build an altar that you can build from any tradition and that can be perfectly tailored and customized to you. It is going to be very basic. The more you add, the more energy it has, the more offerings you make to her, it's whatever, you know, you can customize it and do it up however you want. She's very vocal and will tell you what she wants. So you want to have a dedicated table or a space for her in some part of the house. I have it in this room. You can put it in your living room, by the front door, or in your kitchen. Any place really works where you have space and she can have a dedicated table to herself. You are going to want to put a cloth on the table, not just because it helps to, you know, really focus the aesthetic as well as the energy, but because it's going to catch all this incense and wax from candles, presumably, and it just makes the table easier to clean up. So, like, learn from my mistakes. Put the tablecloth on. You want it anyway. It's real cute. It's real cute. So once you have your cloth on here, you can bless, pray over that, cleanse it, purify it, charge it with protective energies, you know, whatever. Make sure your space is cleaned up and cleansed. If you have a particular tradition where you have a form of consecration and building an altar, do that. If you are working from this kind of Catholic lens, there is a prayer of consecration for the Roman Rite. You can Google it. And if nothing else, you can do a Psalm 23 over the table. Cleanse and purify it. From there, I would pray to Guadalupe. You can bring a statue. You can print out a picture. You can not put up any icons at all. If you would like to, she can just be present in spirit, and you can just like set flowers up and things that resonate with her or that remind you of her. From here, it gets a lot more freeform, and you get to make a lot of the choices. So on mine, I balance a few different traditions. If you look around, you can notice a couple things. To me, balance of the elements is important, so I have actually, I think there's maybe one stone up here. Anyway, she's a very earthly presence. Our Lady of Guadalupe is an earth mother in the essence that I venerate her as, so she kind of covers the earth aspect. But there's fire and water and incense and air as well. The incense are very important. She likes rose, frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, pretty much anything floral. She also likes citruses and cinnamon. The incense purify the space. They're a very good offering and they help lift prayers. From here, you make offerings, get your candles, get the favorite ones you like. These ones are my favorite. They're the Queen of Mexico candle. They're scented with a rose scent that I really, really like and is so nostalgic and is literally, it's the smell that my grandma's room had when she went to pray. That's what it is. Damn. Bringing it back full circle for me, huh? I leave out water because it's a conductor for energy and her spirit, as well as an offering to refresh her and any of the gang she brings along because she does have a posse. I dedicate living plants to her, and so I like to keep things like this aloe vera or this Christmas cactus up on the altar. There's some bottles back there with some things in it you don't gotta worry about. I have some corn over here that we grew. These are more in line with her being synchronized with Tonantzin, but that is separate entirely, and we are not talking about that in this video. I also have another glass with rose petals in it. You can see I have a couple different Mary statues in here. This one is of the Mystic Rose. This is La Milagrosa, and then we have two Guadalupes in the back. So you can use other statues, other things. If you would like to do prayers, you can do a novena to her. You can do all the prayers in one day. It's fine. You can look up Guadalupe prayers. You can look in the description of this video, and I have my personal invocation prayer to her. And yeah, that's really it. She likes roses, she likes flowers, she likes pink, she likes red. Colors of the altar can vary, really, it can. Make it pop, make it look pretty. She's a pretty bitch. Your altar should be pretty. It doesn't have to be big or extravagant. It really is about just connecting with her. So even if you can't set up the altar space, her feast day is December 12th. I would recommend you just sit down. You can go and touch the earth and just give her a prayer. Give her a hey, give her a hi, give her a thank you. And that's that. This is the end of this first live. I will be back in a little bit to do novena stuff. And I'll see you then.